I'm all like this, wahala. As I declare you so, normally not be news again, say today, so will be August the 2nd. NLC and TUC, their official protest and strike don't start since morning. Yes, nah. But the breaking news when they happen like this, as I declare you so, that be big. Like this, so. The NLC and TUC protesters for Abuja, they don't break International Assembly. Yes, nah. Normally, we the say, now today, now Emi Local supposed send his second batch of the list of the ministerial nominees go to the National Assembly. As they plan their own, NLC they plan their own, because normally workers for National Assembly they under NLC, so they're supposed to join the strike and the protest normally. So the breaking news for like this now say they don't enter the National Assembly premises. Go run 1 or 2. Man, read the news, give and just listen. He said the protesters marched from the Unity Fountain to the National Assembly complex to demand the reversal of the pump price of petrol, amongst other demands. The protest by the organized labor against the anti-people policies of the President Bola Tinubu administration is getting intense as protesters on Wednesday morning, which is today, broke down the first gate of the National Assembly complex and forced their way into the premises. The protesters subsequently moved to the second gate of the Assembly complex, even as senators immediately entered a closed-door session. The organized labor, including the Nigerian Labour Congress, Trade Union Congress, and their affiliate unions, today kicked off a protest in the Federal Capital Territory, FCT, Abuja, and other states of the Federation, including Lagos, Abia, Plateau, Kaduna, Kano, Rivers, Zamfara, Katsina, Cross River, Ebonyi, Enugu, Kwara, Ogun, Imo, Ondo, and my darling Edo State. The protesters in their hundreds convened at the Unity Fountain from where they marched to the National Assembly complex. Senate President Godswill Akpabio is expected to address the protesters ahead of today's screening of ministerial nominees. Earlier, the NLC President Joe Ajaero told Channels Television at the Unity Fountain that there is nothing stopping the protest, not even an overture from the government. He said that the organized labor won't shelve the protest until there is a desired response from the government. Ajaero said the response from the states will determine whether the protest will be from today or tomorrow or next or till their kingdom come. It is not by using force. We are here for the protest and to make a statement that since we started negotiation, that there is nothing we have in our hands, he said. Meanwhile, the Inspector General of Police, Kayode Egbetokun, on Tuesday warned against violent mass protests across the country. Tinubu had removed fuel subsidy on petrol during his epic inauguration speech on May 29, 2023, with a liter of petrol of the petrol pump jumping from 184 naira to over 620 naira, and food prices and general inflation galloping at an unprecedented rate. Last week, the NLC issued a 7-day ultimatum to the federal government and demanded the immediate reversal of all anti-poor policies of the federal government, including the recent hike in PMS, increase in public school fees, the release of the 8 months withheld salary of university lecturers and workers. The union also demanded an upward review of the minimum wage from 30,000 naira to 200,000 naira, saying that since the president's subsidy is gone, inauguration speech of May 29, 2023, the peace of mind of Nigerians has gone, which is not be lie. Several meetings between the presidency and the unions on palliatives for Nigerians suffering hardship in the wake of the petrol subsidy removal proved abortive. Also, the intervention of the Senate and the House of Reps achieved no success as the unions insisted that the government's palliative package was out of touch with the economic realities that Nigerians face, which is true. In a last-minute move to placate the aggrieved unions, Tinubu, in a broadcast to Nigerians on Monday night, promised to review workers' salaries and minimum wage. He also announced a 75 billion naira palliative for the manufacturing sector, saying 75 businesses would benefit within a 9-month period spanning the third quarter of 2023 to the first quarter of next year. Tinubu went on to declare a 125 billion naira fund to energize this very important sector. According to him, provision has been made to invest 100 billion naira between now and March 2024 to acquire 3,000 units of 20-seater CNG fueled buses. However, the NLC immediately faulted the palliative measure announced by the president to cushion the biting effect of petrol subsidy removal on Nigerians, saying the programs to be rolled out by the APC government are totally out of touch with the economic realities and hardship currently being faced by poor citizens. The union said the promises and assurances made by President Tinubu is not the silver bullet that Nigerians expected. The NLC said the president was expected to tell Nigerians his plans to resuscitate public refineries, which have been lying comatose for so many years, but he was completely silent on the issue. Voila. Like I say, this matter will never hear the end though. The matter go see long last. Like this, are the breaking news way for like this. Let's make us see Marco clear on based on one or two, make everybody know how they work out today, because like this, so the protest now from what with the year, different states, all of them don't fall out. They even say black say it never gather momentum the way the people expect say it will be until the last time. But at all, we they observe based on one or two. Anyway, we just thank God for everything.